Welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do a really quick kind of show and tell of some new things that I purchased and some things that I've tried and that I really like, some things I haven't tried yet, and I'll follow up with you on those, and some things that you and I have discussed before and give you some feedback on some of those things as well. So let's start with the Real Techniques line. So first, let's actually start on a positive note. They have come out with some new brushes in addition to the blend and blur brushes that just came out. They've come out with a new line called the Instapop line. And I ordered 2 of the brushes, and the first one that I ordered was the Instapop face brush. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Real Techniques and with their other brushes, you know, their other face brush is kind of like this. It's just a very plain buffing brush, and they have this one, and then they have one that's a little bit denser. And the new one, the main difference is the bristles. The handle's also a lot fatter, but the bristles have this angle here that I thought was very interesting. Now, Smashbox came out with a new line of brushes this year, and in that line they had some very innovative technology worked into that line. If you'll remember, I reviewed this Smashbox brush with you and how ingenious I thought it was because of the sharp angle of the brush, and there are several brushes in the Smashbox line that have this angle but are for different applications of different products on the face. So I think that Real Techniques is kind of running to keep up with a lot of the different types of brushes that you see out there. And I think that this is their attempt at kind of duping the ones that are coming out that you see that have this very interesting angle and that people really like. Now, this brush says that it is for powders, it's for liquids. I haven't tried it yet. I actually just got them today, and I'm very curious to see how they work. They are very soft. I do like the angle because I do feel like it's really going to work with the contours of the face. So I just thought that that was a little interesting new one from Real Techniques that I haven't tried out, but I'm going to, and I'll let you guys know how that works. The other one that I got from the Instapop collection is the Instapop cheek brush, and as you can see, it's very similar. It just has this sharp angled bristle. This one is meant for application of products on the cheek, and you know, I use this Smashbox brush for application of under eye powder. I think that the shape of this will pretty much do the same thing, although this is much denser and will probably pick up a ton more product. I don't like to put a whole bunch of product underneath my under eye, so this just tends to be a more featherweight application of powder, whereas this one will probably be a more denser application of powder. But trying it with blushes and contour and even maybe highlight, I can definitely see, so I'm definitely interested in trying this one out. So that's kind of the theme of the Instapop brush line. You can check it out at Ulta or anywhere where Real Techniques is sold. They are out for sale now. So going back to the blend and blur brushes by Real Techniques. So as you can see, this one has been used. I really gave these guys the good old college try. And so I have some pros and some cons. One of the big drawbacks for me with these brushes is the sheer amount of product that gets absorbed into the brush as opposed to being absorbed onto the face. They really suck up a huge amount of product. One of the pros that I like is that they're very solidly built. So I've heard a lot of people have complaints about these paddle brushes, and after applying pressure, that the heads will snap because the handles are so flimsy. These are very, very solid. It's a very thick, heavy brush that's very, very well built. So I don't think you're going to have any issues there. I also haven't had any issues with shedding, and they are fairly simple to clean. And I've just put some soap in here and I scrub it along the little beveled brush cleaner, and the product comes out fine. It dries just fine. There's not a whole lot of reshaping necessary because the bristles are so densely packed in here. Now, as far as application of product, when it comes to foundation, I think this does an okay job. I still prefer the Beauty Blender for most foundations. There are some foundations out there where I prefer a foundation brush, and utilizing this with those foundations, you know, it works fine. It works like a foundation brush. I don't think it does anything extraordinary. I think it does as good a job as a foundation brush would do. Using this for the application of face powder, however, I did find that it does pick up a little bit more product, and it actually does buff out face powder very pretty. It does kind of give you an airbrushed finish when it comes to face powder, and I found that I was using this for that purpose, and so I really liked this brush for that. Now, when it comes to kind of the smaller brushes in the collection, this was where I really didn't find any use out of these at all. Now, when it comes to these kind of smaller brushes, yes, you can apply the contour. It is good for putting a cream or powder contour right where you want it. I did not like using these to blend that powder or contour out. They're great for placement of it, but if you're going to blend it or buff it out, I would definitely rather use a brush. It just does a prettier job of buffing out the product. I did use it in down my nose like this to see if I could get a really good contour application in contouring my nose. And again, it was like one of those situations where it's great for actually laying the product down, but then I did always find that I was going back in with a different brush and buffing or blending that product in. So you know, I'm kind of torn about this line. I definitely think this is worth the purchase for the application of face powder. I don't think with the rest of the brushes that that this does something that the rest of my brushes don't do just as good, if not better. So it's kind of a for me. I was really actually disappointed because I was very, very excited about the brushes, and I really just wanted to be able to get on here and say, oh my God, they're fantastic. You should go out and buy the whole line. But that unfortunately was just not the case. So that's just my take on them. Of course, you know, there'll be people out there that absolutely love them. And, you know, makeup is different for everyone. So for me, they just weren't that fantastic. So the next couple of things I want to talk to you guys about are some products from the Balm Cosmetics. And you know, I am guilty of kind of ignoring this line sometimes, but I did get a heads up that they were having a 50% off site-wide sale. So I jumped on it because I knew there was some products on there that I wanted to get. And one of those products was the Mary Luminizer. Now, this is quite possibly one of the prettiest highlights ever made. For those of you that have never tried the Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, it comes in this little cute compact, and the highlight is just phenomenal. It is the prettiest highlight, and I don't know, oh yeah, woo. It is just the prettiest highlight that you guys, I mean, and then look at it, it's just bam. I mean, it is so pretty, and it's one of those that has a lot of versatility. You could also use it on the lid just to pop, you know, some shine right there on the center of your lid. You could also use it to highlight the brow bone. I genuinely love this. It is one of my favorite highlighters. So if you guys have never checked out the Mary Luminizer by the Balm Cosmetics, I would definitely recommend that. One of the other things that I really like from the Balm Cosmetics is their blush collections. Any of their blushes are beautiful. They apply beautifully. There's not a lot of sparkle or shimmer in them. They just really have a nice wash of color. And I purchased the Girls Getaway Trio, and it has Balm Springs, Balm Beach, and Balm Desert. So it's a trio. The little compact opens like this. Balm Desert is one of their contour colors, and then you have two blushers here, and these are gorgeous blushes, guys. If you've never tried blushes from the Balm, I definitely recommend that you give them a shot. They are really, really, really pretty. So I did purchase this one as well. And then something else that I tried, I've never tried a foundation by the Balm Cosmetics. And this time I actually did order a foundation. I am not quite sure how this is gonna work out. I've never, again, tried a foundation by them, but you know, I figured we would go ahead and give it a shot. So I ordered the Time Balm foundation, and I ordered it in the color light medium. Now, upon first looking at the product, it is kind of a cake pan foundation, and you know, just initially looking at the formula, when I just put it here on the back of my hand, it actually looks like a really nice kind of mid coverage foundation. Look how pretty that is. It just has this really pretty finish to it, almost like some blurring technology going on in there, and I just think it is gorgeous. It definitely evens out the skin tone. It puts a little bit of a shine there, and I really am anxious to get my hands on this one and try it. So I will definitely have to come back and let you guys know how this worked. But I was excited about this because I've never tried a foundation from the Balm. So this was another purchase of mine as well. So another product that I purchased that I thought was really super interesting and something new and different was this new foundation from Revlon. Now this is called the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation, and it looks like this. It comes with this spongy applicator on the top. Now, of course, a couple of things immediately attracted me to it. One is that it was Revlon, and I do tend to like a lot of their face stuff, but two, it obviously says Insta Filter, which gives you the impression that it's going to be this pretty blurring kind of smoothing foundation. I got this in Natural Beige, which is the shade 220, and I have swatched it. So I put it on the back of my hand and just moved it around a little bit, and I have to say, at first glance, it really does look quite beautiful. It's one of those that I can't wait to actually get on my face and see how it performs. So you just kind of smear it on like this, and it really does have kind of that nice feeling, and it does feel very soft. It doesn't look cakey at all. It has a little bit of a luminosity to it, but not much. And it does kind of have that blurring effect. So this is another one that I'm very anxious to try. I'm not sure how I feel about the applicator sponge just yet, but we're gonna give it a shot, and we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned. The next product I want to talk to you about is from a company called Esqido Lashes, and I've really kind of looked for a very long time for a lash glue that was a very high quality and that worked very, very well. I have tried House of Lashes, House Glue, Duo, all of those kind of lash glues out there, and nothing works like this lash glue works. The name of this lash glue is called the Esqido Companion, and it's just called their Companion Eyelash Glue. So it comes in a tube that looks like this. It's very pretty. The packaging is phenomenal, but I'm telling you guys, there is no other glue out there on the market that works like this lash glue works. It is phenomenal. It is white. It dries clear. When it sets, your eyelashes are on and you don't have to worry about them for the rest of the day. But when it comes time to remove the glue and to take them off, it doesn't give you a fit. It comes off in one nice clean strip. You're not ripping out half of your lashes in the process, and it's very easy to pull off the lashes themselves as well. So this is by far the best lash glue I have ever tried. And you guys can find these products on Esqido.com. It's ESQIDO, Esqido, Esqido.com, and you can find the companion glue in addition to their lashes. Now these are the Esqido lashes. These are the EL101 Little Black Lash. Now, I am not a overly drama false eyelashes. I like more of a natural false eyelash. And I love the packaging. It's kind of in this really soft, kind of cushy packaging. And you just open it up, and there are your lashes. And as you can tell, you have like a little card in here that talks about the lashes. All of their lashes are handcrafted. I find that these last me for a really long time. And then these are the lashes that I picked out. And as you can tell, they're not very dramatic. They're just really nice and flirty and beautiful. And these right now are my favorite pair of lashes. So if you guys have never checked out Lashes by Esqido, and you've never checked out the Companion, which is the glue that they sell, I definitely recommend that you guys check those things out. They are definitely worth it. And again, you can find those at Esqido.com. Another thing that I got, and I actually got this as part of my order from Ulta, was the new Revlon High Definition High Impact 24 shades of Revlon's Ultra HD Liquid Lips. Now, one of the things that I absolutely love about these little booklets is that they give you an opportunity to try all of the shades. So here we have the High Impact Shiny shades. Here we have the Vibrant High Definition Color Ultra HD Gel Lips. And here we have the Revlon Ultra HD Matte in Vivid Mattes. And here is the matte lips in all of the shades. So you actually get all of the shades, and you get to try them all in all of their different formulations and see how you like them all. Now, the three of them come like this. So like these are three you have one formula, the second formula, the third formula. And they all come in three very different containers. One looks like this, this, and this. So it's nice that you actually get a chance to try a lot of the shades from each one of these lines. So anytime that you guys have an opportunity to get these deluxe samples, I definitely recommend that you do that. If anybody's really interested in seeing these shades, I'll definitely put it in the comments down below. I don't have a problem doing kind of a swatch video on the new Revlon High Definition High Impact Ultra HD Gel Lips. So just let me know, and I will be happy to do that for you. So we do have a lot of follow-up videos coming. We've got a full face with NYX products that's coming. We also have another get ready with me, just utilizing a bunch of the different things that you've seen me talk about, including this and including these and some of the other products that I've recently discussed in some past videos. I cannot wait to try this. So we do have those being filmed and in the works. I wanted to at least get on and get you guys a glance at some of the newer stuff that we had, and I know I had promised you some feedback on these little suckers, so I wanted to make sure I got that out to you guys. But one of the main reasons that we're kind of holding off on the Get Ready With Me's is my skin is actually a train wreck right now, even though you can't see it because I've used some show business makeup to kind of cover what I have going on right now. But I have done a treatment to my face and I'm in the process of peeling. So from like here down is just peeling off my face. You can actually kind of see where I have some on my neck as well, where I took it down my neck. So we're gonna kind of wait for all of this insanity to clear up, and then we will film those Get Ready With Me's and be able to actually put some more product on my face without you guys having to see the horrible lizardness that I have going on underneath this makeup. So alright guys, that's it for this one. It was short and sweet. I just wanted to give you some follow-up and go over some new products that I purchased. Thanks as always for watching, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Hi guys, so I'm here with all of my makeup taken off, and just so you can see, it's actually really red right now still. A lot of the peeling has come off, but I just moisturized, so you're not going to see like the dry skin when it's not moisturized. Oh, it's awful. But as you can see, I have a lot of the redness still. I'm having a reaction here to the formula that I used on my face, so I'm gonna have to wait for this to calm down and go away, and then once all of my peeling here is done and my new skin comes through, the redness will go away and we will have beautiful skin once again. But until then, the face is looking a little rough. But this is without makeup.